Hey guys, D1sco here. I know it's been a while since my last video, and that's just because there hasn't been like a whole lot of news lately, and the games that I've been playing I haven't felt would be interesting enough for YouTube, like to make videos on. And plus, um, I'm just trying to figure out kind of where to take the channel next. But I know that. But today I'm going to react to the Dead by Daylight March 2024 stats. This was posted Friday, April 12th. As of recording this, it is Tuesday, the 16th, 4 days later. So I didn't notice this for a few days, and then at one point I did notice it, and I don't know. I just didn't feel like filming for whatever reason. I think the camera was dead at one point as well. Anyways, I'm not saying that the channel is back to being daily uploads. There's just not a whole lot to talk about that I feel like I can talk about with the channel right now. Plus, I've been playing a lot of games that I don't think would do well on the channel, and one of those games, while I have made videos on it, YouTube really, I'm letting it. I shelved it because YouTube didn't even try at all to push out the last videos that I did on that. So I'm just waiting to see if maybe the algorithm will get better later. Hopefully it does. I'd like to upload more of that game. But anyways, so let's jump right into it. So the first thing that I'm noticing is this picture of Hillbilly. So his kill rate, I guess, went from 54% to 63% after. That's pretty good. I personally, when I look at those numbers, I get worried because I prefer games regardless of I prefer games to be around 50-50. I feel like 50-50 is a fair number for games, because it means that neither side is really going to get too frustrated, because both sides, because it's a 50-50 chance, right? So some matches you're going to lose and some you win. I apparently the only person that thinks that way, because Behavior themselves wanted to change that. They purposely made killers better, so killers have a better chance of winning than survivors do. I've shared that opinion before in the video, and there was some negativity towards me for that, but it's the truth. Anyways, so the use rate's 2%. That's fucking dog shit. 2%. The only characters I can think of that are that would have been less than that are twins, because they had a lot of problems, and clown. 2%. That's fucking dog shit. Okay, he's 8% now, so it's a little better, but still not great. So that was before. So the befores were taken from the 31st, so the last possible day of 2023, to the January 29th of 2024. The afters were taken the January 31st, 2024, or were taken, yeah, to March 11th, 2024. So they've probably gone up a little bit because neither of them incorporate April. So it probably has gone up. So I'm sure the numbers are a little different, so keep that in mind. Kicking things off, we wanted to take a look back at the Hillbilly's recent update and see how that's affected strength and popularity. We've seen a substantial increase in both the use rate and kill rate across all MMRs. I'm so happy to not be playing this game. I haven't thought about, Orange hasn't thought about playing this game a lot. I haven't either. It's a fun game. It's, in my opinion, one of the hardest games on the fucking planet. It's so hard. And that prevents me from wanting to play it unless if Orange is playing with me. Plus, I don't really have a whole lot of free time nowadays, and it just keeps getting less and less lately. It feels like. So I prefer to play. So right now, I'm very much prefer to play single player games. Hop in, play a little bit, do a couple missions or whatever, and then leave. So that's another reason why filmmaking is kind of on hold. But I will try as interesting news comes out, or if I can figure out a game that would be interesting to play. Orange has given me some ideas for videos, but unfortunately, one of the ideas he had for me, which I very much would have wanted to do, I am unable to do because Steam is being a little weird for at least me, so I had to shelve the idea, unfortunately. But killer picks, most used killers from January 1st to March 11th, starting monthly on, which is easy. So number one is Billy, apparently at 8%, followed by Huntress at 7%. Huntress has always been like 2 the last couple ones. I think that's interesting. Number 3 is Deathslinger for some reason, that's 6%. So Deathslinger and Billy and Ghostface have actually moved up. I guess their numbers have gone up. Rafe is next at 5%. I think Rafe at the last one I read had like the same number as Huntress. Then it's Chucky, who I guess has moved down because he's at 5%. I think the last one that I saw, Chucky was number 1. After him is Wesker at 4%, and then Legion at 4%, Trapper at 4%, Michael at 4%, and Ghostface at 4%. This update skyrocketed the Hillbilly to the top of the list of most popular killers. The Deathslinger saw a noticeable bump after being featured in a tome challenge. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So skill check, 70% good. Miss rates against top skill check perks. Huntress Lullaby at 14%. Yeah, that one makes sense. Unnerving Presence at 13% is another one that makes sense. Merciless Storm at 13%. That's the one I fuck up all the time. Coulrophobia at 12% miss. I fuck up. The ones I fuck up the most out of this list. Let me just read the rest first before I say that. Overcharge at 12%. Oppression at 10%. The ones that I fuck up the most are Merciless Storm and Coulrophobia. Fuck up those ones a lot. So yeah, anyway, so 70% of the skill checks have been good, 23% have been great, and 7% have been missed. And that, of course, all these, well, that range is slightly different. That date range is February 20th, 2024 to March 20th, 2024. So it's a little different because some of the other ones have been like January, you know. Have you ever thought about how many skill checks are hit or missed? It turns out that 70% of all skill checks are good, 23% are good, while 7% are missed entirely. Among high MMR players, this becomes 63% good, 33% great, and 4% missed. If you're curious, we also gather data on which perks cause survivors to miss the most skill checks. Endgame Collapse. Endgame Collapse was triggered 992,598,717 times. Late game kills 412,159,131. Late game saves 209,550,665. And that date range is actually the most different because that date range is from. Hold up, well, give me like a second. January, March, or I say January, March. I'm fucking stupid. May 7th, 2019. That is 2 years before I even played, or 3 years before I even bothered playing this game. That's ridiculous. And that, of course, goes to March 20th, 2024 is the range there. It's been nearly 5 years since the Endgame Collapse was introduced. Oh, so it's just all the 5 years so far of that. So it says activated almost 1 billion times. For those who find themselves on the hook at the end of the match, the outlook is not very good. Nearly twice as many survivors die at the end of the than are saved. And I feel like part of that is not only just like the killer hooking you when you're dead on hook, but me and Orange have both, and others. Me and Orange have had a ton of matches ourselves where endgame collapse, we're on the hook. Killer killer either chases the remaining survivors out of the exit gate so we die, or there's like just not many people left, so then we get screwed, or what have you. The point is there's a lot of variables that could be why that number is twice as high, but that's still crazy to think about. We'd love to share a mix of insightful and fun stats more regularly in the future. If you have suggestions for different kinds of data you'd like to know, be sure to let us know. I don't really know. Noah's been said so many times in this video. I don't really have an idea of what I would like to see. But any data they want to share, I'll definitely make a video on reading because I am interested in all of it. I just can't think of a specific one I personally would like to know. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of some of those numbers. I'm definitely surprised by some of them. Quite a few of those were surprising to me. If you guys want to predict how some of those things will change in the future, do tell me. Because I'd love to read it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, read the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot and it means a lot to us. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.